We have a new one from The Dragon. Shout out to Geoff Castellucci. Turn the Page. A low bass singer version of it. Let's check this out. Let's check out what Dragoness he is up to these days.
On a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engines moaning out this one-note song. You think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before.
Nice. I always love his little growls at the end.
But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do. When you ride in 16 hours, there's nothing much to do. When you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. So you walk into this restaurant, all strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Yeah, most times you can hear them talk, other times you can't. All the same old cliches. Is it woman, is it man? And you always seem outnumbered. You don't dare make a stand. Make your stand. Yeah, here I am on the road again. There I am up on that stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you're trying to give away, as the sweat pours out your body, like the music that you play. Sailor in the evening, as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head. You smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. Well, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Yeah, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go,
You didn't need to do that. You didn't need to do that at the end. That is just, ooh. Oh.
Hey y'all, Geoff here. Thanks so much for watching and subscribing. Creating videos like this is tough, but made so much easier with the support of the community at Patreon. If you'd like early access to videos, the karaoke version of the song, behind the scenes footage, audio session walkthroughs, and so much more, head on over to Patreon and sign up for free today. Special thanks goes out to Huldra Draco, Amy Foster, N. Kitty, Joanne Wood, Tema Krempley, Juliana Livingston, Diane Holland, Sarah O, Lori Templeman, Patricia Schumann, Jordy S, A.M. Person, Carl and Melanie Thomas, Saniva and Asa Lagnestall, and Debs Badger. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
That's ridiculous. That is a mean. Now, this song, we have two moments of epic bassness, but then this song is actually carried out by the incredible chord progressions that he had in his harmonies. That I really love that. Like, there are so many unusual notes that he chose, especially for the baritones, that turned the chords in different ways, that made it very succulent to listen to. And then the E1 at the end, that was ridiculous.
On a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engines moaning out this one-note song. You think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before.
The little growl.
But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do. When you ride in 16 hours, there's nothing much to do. When you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through.
Like, it's very simple. I think I can imagine the first video that Geoff did with a piano, right? And how unusual it was for us to hear that, you know, when he was presenting his content in that way. Very unusual for us, because we've heard him in the context of a cappella for so long. And just to hear him now, right? It's so, like, easy to listen to. And it's very, like, commonplace. Like, it's like, I hear Geoff singing with a piano. It's like, yeah, that's something. And especially with that bass tone as well. I was like, that's something to be expected. But that wasn't my reaction when I started listening to that, right? So it's like, wow, it's amazing how my ears have evolved to accommodate this kind of thing. It's very interesting. But Geoff is always stretching my listening skills in very interesting ways. But this is a very calmly presented bass cover at the beginning, at the start, with a very nice piano piece going along with it, with little to no percussion. There's kind of like it sounds like a small kick bass kind of thing, kind of percussion going on there. Yeah.
Here I am,
a kick drum, sorry.
On the road again, there I am.
What's that sound? It sounds like something Jacob Collier would do, like a bunch of scraps he finds in his house, right? And he's like, oh yeah, and makes that specific sound, and then, you know, you put that in the track. That's what it sounds like to me.
On the road again.
What's that?
There I am.
It could be anything.
Up on the stage, there I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the
Right.
So you walk into this restaurant, all strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode.
And it's like the acoustic comes in to give the rhythm. Like, I really love that. I enjoyed that throughout the whole song. It was really nice to have that.
You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode.
least it sounds like an acoustic guitar, but it could be the piano being a string kind of, well, like a string type of an acoustic sound. That could be that as well. So I don't know if it's specifically an acoustic guitar. It could be.
Yeah, most times you can hear them talk, other times you can't. All the same old cliches. Is it woman? Is it man? And you always
is it woman? Is it man? It's just it. I don't know what to say. I really love his lead vocals now. It's brilliant.
seem outnumbered. You don't dare make a stand. Make your stand. Yeah.
Why? It's so perfect too. It really fits, you know? Like
Outnumbered. You don't dare make a stand.
like that's the first introduction we have of that E1, right? Like we make your stir. Like, oh boy. Jeez. Da, da, da. We have a da 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 from the Barry. That's brilliant.
Yeah, here I am.
Da, 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 da. Oh no, that's not the Barry. That's like the third. So yeah, da, da, da. I think that's maybe a second. I'm not listening right here.
On the road again. There I am. Up on.
So it fixes it. Da 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 da. Fixes it in the second time. My ear, it's the alto, isn't it? Yeah, it's brilliant.
And stay. There I go, playing the star again. There I go.
I love the playful format there. So here I go on the stage, right? Like playing. He has so many tracks, so many choices to play around with it, and there are so many other ways that he's also playing with this too. Is with the instrumentals. So he's playing with the rhythm, he's playing with the vocals. There, it's very playful here, this section, and I really enjoyed that.
The star again. There I go.
We have some more like a violin kind of thingy added to it. Ooh, giving more kind of like not airy. No, that's not that's not the word. Like it gives it more like a adds more goosebumps to the mix, you know? That makes sense. That makes so much sense, yeah. Because they were building up to this section where the inverted vocals they go higher. That's so cool. What was that at the end? That sound. There are so many things, extra stuff that's been added to this, and it makes it really fun. So we get the Geoff Castellucci vocals harmonizing absolutely beautifully. I'm loving his high registers too. It's brilliant. Really good mixed vocals that he's using there. But then he adds all these little fun percussive sounds. That's like, what's going on here? It's so cool. And then you've got this orchestral presence in the background. Jeez. Like, this is a big project. You know, there's a lot of tracks that he's added to this. It looks very simple with just him, the piano, and him split into 4. But it's a big track.
As you lie awake in bed, with the echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said.
That was a really good solo, by the way. It was so clean.
Well, here I am on the road again. There I am upon.
Yeah, exactly. This is where we get into the left and right chords being thrown left and right here. Like, ooh, I love that.
Well, here I am on the road again. There I am.
Ooh, ooh.
Up on the stage.
On the stage.
Up on the stage. There I go. Playing the star again. There I go. Turn the page.
It was the right melody for him, this song. Just like this reminds me of High and Dry. Every song that I like about Geoff Castellucci will always take me back to High and Dry. Okay, High and Dry is my absolute favorite song from Geoff. Okay, next to 16 Tons. 16 Tons, High and Dry. It's like, yo, okay, every song is going to be compared to that song. All right, so yeah, this gives me really good High and Dry vibes.
There I go. Turn the page. Yeah, here I am.
That energy.
On the road again.
On the road again. Yeah.
There I am. Up on the stage. There I
above. Oh, this kind of like a really interesting technique he pulls here.
am. On the road again. There I am. Up on the stage.
Above. Like you can feel the kind of like a little bit of a tension with the above the stage that he does. It's just beautiful.
Up on the stage, there I go. Play the star again. There I go. There I go. There I go.
Oh. So we have this kind of like very, very loud bassy thing that's going across the sound in both sides. I don't know whether it's my headphones or that's part of it. I would think it's part of it because he's added so many elements to this. Do you guys hear it? It's kind of like kind of thing.
There I go. There I go.
That like is very. Is it just me? Maybe it's my headphones. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now that's how you end the solo. That's how you end the solo. All right.
I'm gone.
Ah, don't do that. Jeez. Don't do that. Sir, I'm begging you. Jeez, man. Geoff is freaky. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. I loved every turn of it. The start with a very gentle solo, adding the elements to it, the vocals, adding a lot of really fun percussive sounds. That makes it very entertaining to listen to because you don't know what to focus on because your emotions are all kind of being satisfied left and right here. Yes, your emotions are being satisfied. Whatever that means to you. Yeah, so this is brilliant. This is brilliant. It's amazing. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Geoff, for doing this. This is typical creative genius. It's not just a simple piano session with his vocals. It's a lot more. He's giving us a lot more, especially with the chords he's striking and the interesting note choices he made with some of the parts. Is brilliant. I love this so much.